Sup, losers. What we doing today?
Well then, hello to you too.
Guys, don't start now. That's the last thing we need today.
And what's so special about today? Why place such emphasis on our usual gathering?
Yeah, for once I can actually agree. What's going on?
You guys seriously don't know? Really?
Really? What's going on? Did you kill someone?
No, I didn't kill anyone.
Are you pregnant?
No, I'm not pregnant. Where'd that idea come from?
I was just asking. Sheesh.
Have you finally finished watching llamas with hats?
Vergil, I told you I finished that last week. I literally called you to cry about it.
Okay then, what are you talking about? What's going on?
Well, since you've completely forgotten apparently, I'll enlighten you. Guys, it's our 1-year anniversary.
Wait, really?
Yeah, to the date.
Interesting. Has it really been that long since we've been meeting up?
Kinda. At this point, it's pretty much become a part of my daily life talking to you two, and I must say it's been something.
And what meaning does that have behind it, dare I ask?
Well, it hasn't always been sunshine and rainbows. I mean, do you remember our first call? It was like a minute long and ended with us having to go across universes to get you out of jail.
Ah, yes. It's coming back to me now. The day I was forced to remind a foolish scum the power of the son of Sparta.
AKA blasting some poor old lady with a judgment cut. What was her name again?
Mrs. Johnston.
Oh yeah, that's right. How is she doing?
Quite well. She actually started a podcast last I checked up.
What's that about?
I don't entirely remember. I think she does cross-stitching and some cooking stuff. I don't watch it.
Fair enough. But anyways, getting back to it, I will say that our relationship together has been an exciting one to say the least. And not all of it is bad.
I guess so. You all make training interesting when you visit or drag me along on an escapade, and I have gotten into some activities I never would have before if I didn't meet you. After all, I don't think I would have started watching Friends without you, Vergil.
Huh?
Indeed. I am glad you enjoy it. Even if we do disagree on certain things.
You two watched Friends together?
Watching, actually. We're not finished, and either way, Vergil, you are still wrong. Monica is undeniably best girl.
I don't know how many times we are going to have to go over this. Phoebe is undisputed. End of story.
First of all, why didn't you tell me you were watching Friends? And second of all, I thought you didn't like quote-unquote weird women, Vergil.
We didn't know if you'd be interested, for one. And second, I can make exceptions. Break the rules if there's a good enough reason.
Or no reason at all. You haven't done that ever, Virgilio, profanador del camino natural.
Sciocco. Ciccione che ama il sempliciotto. Non inizieresti nemmeno a capire la mia relazione con il sistema della legge cosmica che è l'esistenza.
The heck you just say about me?
You have telepathy. Figure it out.
There are times, Vergil, when I wonder why half the multiverse doesn't like you. Then I hang around you again and get a first-hand glimpse. Truly amazing.
You know, guys, this makes me wonder. What's it like in other multiverses out there in the Omniverse? They say reality is so infinite that it eventually repeats itself. I wonder...
Really, Galen? That's your hot take? That the Shia LaBeouf Transformer movies were better than the Mark Wahlberg ones? That is your hot take for the week?
I just said it is, Quan. You got a problem with that?
Galen, anyone with a functioning brain knows that the Marky Mark Formers movies were absolute bullwater in comparison to their predecessors. The Last Night in particular was, to eloquently paraphrase Dwayne Johnson, the biggest piece of dog crap I have ever seen.
Right. Okay then, I've got a new one for you. Between the adaptations for their properties, which is better, Capcom or Konami?
Konami.
I agree. Now, as far as Konami goes, which do you like between these? Castlevania Bloodlines or Metal Gear Legacy?
Castlevania.
Metal Gear.
Uh-oh.
What did you say, you second-rate Sith Lord?
I might ask you the same question, you Levi Ackerman-looking butthead.
Don't make me use my Keyblade on you.
That thing doesn't scare me. The abilities that LARPing toy has is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
Bet you you're wrong.
Bet you'll be dead.
And there they go again. I hope there's at least one world out there where we get along. Who knows?
Who knows what?
Nothing. Just something I was wondering about.
Oh yeah, speaking of things we were wondering about. Vergil, how'd things go with your dad?
Fine, I guess. We just moved a few book collections around. Nothing too special. I was definitely not trying to get out of talking about Halo, because I had to cut down Master Chief on my last adventure. Don't be preposterous.
Right.
Yeah, it was good. But it has made my father interested in coming back on. He apparently really enjoyed being a guest that one time.
Maybe we can make that happen.
Yeah, maybe we can get Darc's mom on here too. That would be interesting. Maybe I could get Master Ericus to come too.
I'm just saying, Sparta. They have no business being together. Just looking at them, you wonder what cruel twist of fate cursed the series into such a downward spiral. The second film fails on every level, the original succeeded. That's why I maintain my statement. There was only one Pacific Rim movie.
Arrakis. The thing you fail to understand is that in order to appreciate something, you need to see the whole picture. Sure, Uprising wasn't good, but because of its failings, do you not appreciate the original more?
I suppose so.
I liked Godzilla better than either Pacific Rim movie anyways. But then again, I did grow up watching the ones from the 70s on the Sci-Fi Channel. So that might just be my bias speaking.
You're not wrong, though. Gojira was one of the inspirations for the Pacific Rim movies anyways, so it makes sense that the Japanese classics would strike a chord.
She is also a Power Ranger, Sparta. Let us not forget that.
Indeed.
What's me being a Power Ranger have to do with it? Hello?
Would definitely be interesting.
You know what would be interesting?
What?
What if our worst enemies also had meetings of their own? What would they talk about? Do you think they'd plot our collective downfalls, or do you think they'd shoot the breeze like we do?
I'm not sure. That's definitely something to think about.
You are an ignorant old fool who knows nothing. I don't even know why I waste my time speaking with you.
Oh, young Dominic, so stuck up in your ways that you cannot see the truth that lies before you. When in reality, it is so obvious that even a feckless neophyte would be able to see it clear as day.
All right, old man. Explain it to me then. How do you, in any shape or form, enjoy the Resident Evil movies over the games? They ruin everything.
Is that so, my asthmatic friend?
Did we even watch the same films? It's trash. All of it. And the less said about that plot device known as Alice, the better.
So you say. Or perhaps is it that you despise her because she ruins your precious legacy characters?
I would be here all day if allowed. You just need to look at a random YouTube clip for proof. The only game characters done remotely right were Jill and Ada. And even then, they were neutered compared to what the games give us. And don't even get me started on Wesker and Chris.
You tell him, Dom. I'm so glad they didn't get a hold of the DMC games to make movies like that. Resi was bad enough, and they ruined Monster Hunter too. Nope, I'd rather not have any of that, thank you very much.
Ah, but Dante, think of it this way. How many people who never played Resident Evil know about it because of the movies? Your business would be absolutely booming with the help of Anderson and his talents.
He probably doesn't want to get replaced by Mila Jovovich and get the John Halo treatment.
Yeah, but listen to me about this, Dom. In regards to Alice, hear me out.
No, Dante. I will not hear you out.
Oh, come on.
Vergil, why is Dante in that group?
Figure it out.
We've tried, Vergil. Tried very hard. We can't.
Skill issue.
Not really, man.
Well, anyways, thank you two for one awesome year of misadventures and hijinks. I hope we can keep going for another 365 days.
Same. You drive me nuts, but you're both my friends. I don't know what I'd do without you.
The sentiment is shared. The same goes to everyone who watches this. Thank you for tuning in for 1 year of the FFO Discord Chronicles. I've said this before, but I come to you with words of thanks on behalf of the dishwasher. He is forever grateful for your support of his work and your continued praise acts as his powerful motivation to keep on sharing with you what he loves. May continued thanks be given to you from him and myself as the tales from his pen come before you.
Ditto.
You guys rock!
Right then. Ciao.
See ya.